Greetings, and welcome back to Enderal. We're here talking to Finn, which I think is going to carry the story forward. At least that's what I don't know, there's a hint about it in the last video right before I talked to him. So let's get on with it.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains.
Yep, that was me.
What brings you here, my sir?
Well, that's a good question. I say none of your business, because I don't even know. That's a long story. Where am I here, and who are you? That's a good question. So you answer a question with a question. That's annoying enough. Let's do that.
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should.
Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry. For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
You can't end it that way. Also, Carbos is entirely in his right to be super skeptical about my current placement in amongst their camp. I mean, I don't think that you don't know who I am or what I'm capable of. You got to be skeptical, man. That's how you stay alive. Anyway, what about my eyes? You can't say something about my eyes and not tell me further what the hell is going on. So what about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Right then, what's your story? Why are you here? Do I really care? I'm really self-absorbed right now, because I don't know what's going on. Can I trade some goods with you? I found some things in the ruins. You know what? It's probably a good idea to check. Let's take a look.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Just drop off some extra weight then. See if this helps. Okay, so well, you don't have... Okay, can I sell to you? Yes, I can sell. Okay, so I can sell clothes. I'll do that. An old robe, I'll do that. Rattled clothes, I'll do that as well. One of my shoes that I have, I don't know. I don't need the iron sword, I don't think. I would rather use the dagger, just because I like it. I like the thematic use of it. Especially if I'm going to be, well, if I'm going to poison my dagger and do entropy and that sort of thing, then I don't need the sword. Definitely a dagger. Definitely. Staff of Flames, I don't think I'll ever use it, so let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And a brittle longbow, that's the only bow I have, so I'll keep it. And a pickaxe, that's the only way I'm going to collect ore. If I need it. So I'll keep that as well. Scroll of Boon, cheat. There's no reason for me to... worsens your fever by 2. Whatever this fever is, too. I need to figure out the fever. But I'm going to get rid of both of those scrolls. Because I can actually cast the ability. Although if I don't have the magic... Well, no. Doesn't matter if I don't have the magic. Because in casting scrolls, you still use magic. At least you did in Skyrim. I'm guessing that's the same thing. Spell Tome Boon, rank 1. I've already read that, so let's get rid of it. Absorption. Life absorption. I need to read that. I forgot I had it. Horseshoe, that's still lucky. Keeping it. Ancient coin. Let's get rid of that. Amethyst, do I really need an amethyst? No. I really need money. Well, I think I do. Maybe I don't. These are all my things. That's good enough. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Yeah, because I basically sold to you, and I did not buy anything from you. Ooh, look! You have an iron sword. Why don't I buy it? Ha, just joking. Yeah, beef. Yes, beef. Oh, wait. Learning book block. Learning book elementalism. Yes, 4 of them. Up to level 25. Interesting. And I can buy these? Yes, I can. I have enough gold for this. Well, I think I got enough gold for this. Is that my gold down there? The 205? I think it is. So. Marksman, it goes up to 25 as well. So I have enough to buy both books. Also one-handed. Increases one-handed for apprentice up to 25. Costs 1 point. Costs 1 point. Do I have enough? Also sneak. Increases sneak up to 25. Which one would I do? I still feel like staying alive is probably my best thing. And to that end, I feel like keeping things at a distance is probably one of my best things. So I'm going to go marksman. Grab one of those. And I'm also going to go for... I've still got 120 gold. That would be my dog. Scaring the shit out of me. Thank you, Bella. Let's see. Elementalism. And we'll go... Yeah, elementalism. Let's do that too. Alright, so again, just keeping things at bay. In and away from me. That would be great. Very good. So what's your story? Why are you here? That's it for now. Thanks for your help. Knowledge. Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it.
Bandits, eh?
I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Okay, I see. And there are places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Okay, well, Knowledge, you said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Well then, gather knowledge about Enderal 240. This is good. Okay, this is, again, one of those collective type things. I just gotta find all the knowledge in all of Enderal, and then I can complete that hugely long quest, I guess. Role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assigned your profession to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Well, that person in particular, I would say. Because, well, they're gods. What do they know? Huh. An interesting thought. Just an idea yourself. Just an idea yourself. Oh, well, that was just what I was saying. Ha! Right. Who are the pathless? But if I click those, they progress the story. If that's what I'm understanding. In Narum, there's a rumor that the gods are dead. Okay, I'm not going to say that one outright. Not to this guy. I don't know him that well. Aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to advance? Who are the pathless? The pathless would be myself. I don't... Like, people like myself, right? They're probably going to be designated as evil by this guy. Let's find out.
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands,
Yeah.
glimmer dust smugglers, murderers. Well, you know.
That's what I thought. Yep, so we are the baddies. So who else better than the gods? Well, just an idea. Yourself?
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
Well then, alright, that's it for now. Thanks for your help. What's your story? Why are you here? There could be some interesting, bits from that.
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find something.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll look for you in the League, I guess. That's it for now. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
Actually, you know what? You're an apothecary. Maybe you could
Carlos,
tell me about
do
my
we need you
fever.
still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Yeah. Hold on. Talk to the apothecarius about the fever. Oh, I was just... okay, serendipity. I'm talk to you, though.
Don't get on my nerves.
Okay, I have a question for you. How is it that you magically lost your loot and kept playing at the same time?
Don't get on my nerves.
Alright. I suppose that's not an appropriate question. So talk to Finn.
By the righteous path. What happened to you?
I don't feel so good.
Look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Yes, I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Alright.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you.
Okay, so you are too trusting for your own good. And you're a bit of a jerk, but I like you. Alright.
Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go.
I have taken my place by the fire. This is great. You know, I have a brain that's heating up with a fever, and I'm just going to get next to something even more hot.
Let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha, done. I can't make any promises, but
Finn, the still.
explore. Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no.
What?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, you're paying. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you.
It's... I don't know. It's nighttime. So, yeah, the day's not going to get any better because it's nighttime. Uncork bottle and drink potion.
See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Excellent. Wait, no, not excellent. Can you make me another one? I could drink in a few days. Thanks, but what in blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, yeah, Whatever will be, will be.
That's a song. But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah, an explosion.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
And exploding still?
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh, shit!
Oh.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Carbos!
They've hit me.
I don't want to be sitting here.
Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos! Do something, damn it! Do...
Okay.
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Who are you? The hell just happened?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, it's a different story.
How do you know I have a fever? Oh, hold up. That's a question. Okay. Wait. Better question. How do you know about the apothecary? Were you there when they were attacked?
I was on the perimeter, and no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't.
That's a reasonable answer. Reasonable indeed. Wait, what do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the Bard songs, right?
Well,
You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
right.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
I don't know. How tolerable is it? I don't know. I don't like fevers. Well, I like fevers because they really help you. But I don't like fevers because they really suck. What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
Okay. Gather knowledge about Enderal, 3 of 40. Are there any other remedies? If I can contain the fever, but let it get worse, what are the consequences? Let's go for that.
At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
That's... what? Okay, so it can kill me, and what's an Orbaya?
Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
Okay. Are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it will only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
Huh. And what about these visions? Are they caused by the fever?
You have visions?
Yes. for lack of a better word. Yes, ever since I had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things which are about to happen. Are they also a symptom? Oh yeah, you know what? That's right. With the explosion at the still was the explosion on the voices of the Arcanists. Or the Apothecary, I should say. It was basically the same scenario, repeated later. Premonitions. Do I want to let this guy know more about that sort of thing? What can I do about the fever? Who can treat it?
Are you sure? The Enderalian spider plague is known to cause visions in the infected. And if this is what you caught in that old temple, you might as well start digging your grave. Because your limbs will start falling off in a few hours if you don't do something about it.
What?
Relax, friend. That plague doesn't exist. I have no idea what kind of visions you're talking about. But your reaction showed me that you're trying to keep something from me. And that's a bad idea if you want my help. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions?
Nah.
I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Gonna treat me for information? Alright.
Well, then, the stage is yours.
So Jesper walks away. But why? I'm supposed to tell you stuff and you're walking away? It's not very conducive to a listening ear.
I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea. And while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple I saw it in, or saw in it, was the same as the one in the valley. Right.
Huh. You also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Yep. Right after I washed up on shore, yes. Together with those visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I can use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
Right, what's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned. Never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malthus, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth.
Nope, never heard of it.
You're going to see it soon.
Okay. Well, I want to know more. Who is this employer of yours? What if I want to do this on my own? I'm not going to do this on my own because I don't care to. I'd much rather use somebody else. And by use, I meant, like, help. Okay, no, I meant use. Alright, so I want to know more. Who's this employer of yours?
Well, aren't you curious?
Yep.
I work for the Holy Order.
That doesn't seem like it's going to help me. Because I'm fairly certain I'm going to be one of the baddies, and you work for the Holy Order, which means we're going to have some cross. Mm-hmm. You mean the enforcers of the Lightborn? Let's do that.
Yeah, but they're more than just a military unit here. Enderal belongs to Malthus, the guardian god, and the Order answers directly to him. In other words, they're calling the shots here. No king, no queen, no council. Just an order of noble warriors, always looking so stern and joyless that you might think they're struggling with constipation.
Right then. I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and fakirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Nerham talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the gods, the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
What do the Enderalians think about that? And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world. I'm gonna ask about the other Enderalians.
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order.
That figures.
And they, of course, deny everything. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way, at least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
And I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Far from it. Let's just say I have my opinion and you have yours. Still waiting for that lightning. Yeah, no, far from it. I feel like, yeah, the Lightborn are... Why would I have any reason to defend them?
Splendid. You never know. But we digress.
Right, you mentioned something about a red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire, while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now, there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease red madness.
Oh.
Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
Interesting. So my father in my dream, my so-called father, had red eyes. You know, Mr. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. Huh. Red madness. A magister.
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual. But instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
Right. That's horrible. I don't have to say that. So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk?
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that, Magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here. And according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Okay, so I have a map. Do you have a compass to go with that map? The Butcher of Ark, Volume 1, Follow the Fire. They call me the Butcher. Ishmael. Sorry. Just... That felt very Moby Dick. How long is this book? You know, instead of reading the whole thing, I'm just going to page through it. And if you really want to read it, you can pause it along the way. And you can make your way through this book. I'm actually quite glad I didn't start reading this. Seems like it could have been a whole video unto itself. Hell, maybe I should do that. Oh my god. Done. Started The Butcher of Ark. Read all volumes of The Butcher of Ark. One out of how many? We don't even know how many there are. I'll take that pumpkin. And, well, yeah, okay, so this particular video was all about getting our bearings. More about our surroundings. What is Enderal all about in terms of its current goings-on? And now we have to go find a person named Alfred, find out more about Yarrow, find some bits and belongings of Yarrow's, and then talk, apparently, to this guy again at Yarrow's house, if I understood all that correctly. Right, so that's going to be for another video. Indeed. So if you enjoyed it, I will see you then. Thank you.